Eat, Play, Read, Repeat. My name is Valerie. I started filming this video thinking that I would do a nice peaceful video about me walking outside, running outside, spending time outside, because it's the beginning of spring and things are flourishing. It's becoming green and fresh and the perfect temperature to be outside. So that's what I thought this video was going to be all about. Well, on top of that, I'm going to add another section to it. So the beginning of this video is going to be what I thought I was going to do for this video, which was like a peaceful, outdoorsy feel, relaxing, going to get a manicure, pedicure. It's a baby-free weekend for us, so we're going to maximize that and, really get to unwind and relax. So you'll see that at the very beginning. So actually, I will show you that now. So that was really fun and relaxing. So it's really nice to have grandparents that are willing to take our little girl for a weekend to bond with her and have great time with her, and giving us a chance to do our thing a little bit. So thank you to my parents. And now I'm gonna switch over, different topic. I wanted to talk about my thoughts on timeouts. I used to be a teacher. I taught for a little bit over 7 years in the preschool age. And we did use timeouts or cool downs, or, pretty much a timeout, but it may be called different things when a child misbehaves. My experience with timeouts is that it does not work. It's not effective to change the behavior of a child who is more challenging than normal. And it becomes frustrating to the adult and to the child when the timeouts do not work. When that happens, we're supposed to be firm and keep going with the timeouts until it works, right? We're supposed to, the timeout didn't work this time, go back to timeout. Go back to timeout, it didn't work, another timeout. Well, so it did not work. It was not a way to really help the child behave better. And that's because I believe that now, as a mom, I believe that timeouts are actually for the adults. The way I see it, timeouts is when I've run out of patience and out of energy, or I'm just too tired at that time, and I've tried everything that I could think of, and I'm just too tired and out of patience to help my child work through the emotions that she's having. I think timeouts do have a place. Cool downs have a place. Taking a break is good, can be good. If the child is so upset, it kind of depends. It depends on what is going on with the child. Is a child sleepy and fussy? Then that child needs to go to bed. But how do you get that child to go to bed? Because they're already so overly tired that it's hard for them to calm down from it. So does that warrant a timeout? I don't know if I can answer that for you guys, but for me, I only use timeouts, more like take a break, if the child is just in a huge tantrum and is kicking around, and I don't want to get hit and I don't want the child to get hurt, so then what I do is place the child somewhere where they can go ahead and let that anger and frustration out on a safe mat or on a mattress or something, where the child can go ahead and let the frustration out and kick and flail around. Then when I can tell that they're kind of calming down a little bit, then that's when I come in and I might try to give them a hug or breathe with them. Once the child is a little bit more composed, then I can empathize with what they're going through, because it's okay to feel upset, it's okay to feel sad, it's okay to feel happy, it's okay to all feelings are okay to feel. That's, even adults have to go through these feelings sometimes of being overwhelmed or overly tired or frustrated. All of these feelings are okay. I will empathize with that feeling that the child is having, so that the child knows that it is okay. I have to follow that with a coping mechanism, like, let's take a deep breath together. We're gonna feel better. So in the nose, out the mouth, and again. So a couple breathings to calm myself down, because it does take a calm nerve to be able to handle a child in full-blown tantrum. And then it also helps to calm the child down, and it also gives them something to practice to eventually where they can just go straight to, okay, I'm feeling this overwhelming feeling and I remember to breathe, or I'm overwhelmed and I'm tantruming and I'm calming down a little bit. Breathing will help me calm down even more. And once that's done, we can kind of talk about a little bit what to do next, whether it's to talk about what happened before the tantrum. Maybe the tantrum happened because the child did not want to share a toy, or so say I didn't want to share a toy, but the other child got the toy. Then we talk about that and talk about how maybe we can share, or how maybe you can say to the child who took the toy, when you're done playing, can you give me the toy, because I really want to play with it? Something like that. Giving them the words and then going back to that situation and having them practice it. And then it's over. And then, then we move on and it's all good. So with tantrums and just having like more challenging behavior coming from the child, whether it's inside the house where nobody can see, or if it's out in public where people can see, the thing to remember is that it's not about how the child behaves and what the child does. It's really about how the parent, how the adult responds and reacts to that behavior. Because kids will have tantrum. Kids are still trying to figure out what those feelings are of frustration or being upset and things like that. They're still working through that, and they need our help to make sense of it. And they need our help to understand that it's okay and it's normal to feel those things, to feel those feelings and those emotions. So this is supposed to be helpful for me as a reminder, because sometimes I do forget those steps. It's supposed to be helpful for other parents who may be struggling with some of those big tantrums. It's supposed to help the grandmas and grandpas and aunts and uncles who may be helping to babysit our kiddos. And hopefully it also helps teachers out there. So this video should go viral, right? No, I'm kidding. Just kidding. Okay. So I hope that made sense. And if I left out some things and you would like to leave a comment, down below, you know, filling in the gaps of what I'm missing. Feel free to do so. If you have any comments about like that would not work, or I don't know. Anyway, that's it. That's all I have for you. And thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Check out my merch and like and subscribe. I feel like I really do need to end this video here before I just am too goofy and don't make sense and stuff. So I will end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.